Hi, my name's Bronwyn Jane and I'm a psychic medium. Let's talk about Zoom and phone readings. Sometimes people think that they may not be as effective, or your spirit, your loved one may not show up, or how does it work, that kind of thing. Like maybe you've got those kind of questions. So whether you're in person or via Zoom or phone, spirit knows when your reading is. Sometimes they've even helped facilitate it. You know, maybe they've pushed you or pushed me in front of you, and I've popped up on a feed, or somehow you've found me and you have no idea how you found me. That's spirit getting us together. And they're making sure that you've got, you in front of the person that they want you in front of, which is, by chance, is me. So when mediumship reading is going to occur, the process for me is no different. Doesn't matter how I'm delivering it to you. So it doesn't matter if I'm delivering it through Zoom, in person, or phone. For me, the process is exactly the same. That your loved ones come exactly how they would normally come. They show up in exactly the same spot in my room that they show up. They talk exactly how they would talk, whether you were on Zoom or phone or sitting in the chair across from me. It's exactly the same. And how I communicate is exactly the same. I'll express what they are showing me. I'll articulate it. I'll say what they're saying. All that is the same. It is. Nothing changes at all, because they come to me because I'm the person that they need to translate their information. So they come here into this room and they stand exactly where they always stand. And we have our process that's exactly the same as any other process. As I said, doesn't matter whether I'm holding a phone when I talk to you, talking through Zoom, or you're sitting in the chair across from me. My process is the same, because I don't hold a piece of jewelry to read. I don't hold your hand to read. I just talk to spirit and have that conversation, and they know where to come. So that's no different. The only difference is you and I are not in the same room. That's the only difference. And that just means that our communication and our interaction may be just a little bit different, because our energy, our aura isn't as close. That's it. But it doesn't impact the reading. On mediumship, it makes absolutely no difference at all where you are for what I do for you. So with psychic, once again, I don't use any tools. I don't. When I do Facebook Lives, I might, but when we sit in person, I intuit read. So I don't use tarot. I don't use the commentary. I don't hold anything. Nothing like that occurs. If you wanted to give me a piece of jewelry when you were sitting here, yeah, I can do it, but I don't do it as a normal practice when we come for a psychic reading. So psychic readings are a little bit different to mediumship, because we're connecting with the energy of you. So the process for me is a little bit different in person to remote, but for you, it's no different. So when we're in person, it's a blending of auras. It's a lot simpler because you're physically close. So our auras are physically close. And so that process, I use a different process when we're online. Whilst I can do that, and I do that, I add a few other layers to it when we are either on the phone or Zoom. So when we're on the phone or Zoom, what I add to it is I will energetically still blend with your energy. It's just a little bit different process for me because of the physical distance. And the other thing that I do is I connect into using the guides more. So your spirit guides and my spirit guides. And that's a real intention, to really be adding an extra layer, an extra bridge to the communication. But as far as the results of doing that for you are no different. And you wouldn't know that it was different if I didn't share it here. So for me, for psychic, it's just a little bit different. There's a couple of extra layers that I just add on there, you know, pull in the guides, set all that up, rather than just a simple energy blend that occurs when we're in the same space. So as I said, for you, you wouldn't know any different. But for me, I just add a couple of extra layers just to ensure that that blend and that connection of your energy and mine, so I can read it, is exactly how I want it. So I just wanted to explain it because I know sometimes people are like, oh, how does it work? Does she need to hold something? Does she read cards? Like how does it go? I won't be able to see cards if she's reading cards, all that kind of questions. And I just wanted to explain how I work so you understand that it makes no difference whether you are sitting across from me, whether you're in Perth, whether you're in New York, it doesn't matter at all. The process is the same. As I said, there's only that slight little difference that I do with psychic, and you would not be aware of it at all if I hadn't shared it here. So I hope that answers any questions that you may have in regards to remote readings and the delivery method of them and what you can expect. If you've got any questions, by all means, email me via my website, bronwynjanemedium.com, and I'm happy to answer them. Have a wonderful day.